G'day, Starlo here, and I've come down to my local rock ledge for a fish this afternoon. I was hoping to chase a drummer or a blackfish, and as I always do, I had a look at my weather app first, and it said that the swell was 1 metre. Well, I can tell you, that swell is definitely more than 1 metre. I always tell people to watch the spot where they're going to fish for at least 15 or 20 minutes before they venture down onto it. And I practice what I preach. I did exactly that. And whilst there were some nice calm periods, every now and again that happened and a decent set came through. It is way too dangerous to fish where I wanted to fish. The temptation is, I've packed all my gear, I've got my bait, I've come down here, I'm gonna go fishing regardless of what the conditions are like. Don't fall for that one, seriously. This is marginal today at best, and the tide is rising, so you've got to know about the conditions as well. As that tide comes in, these swells are going to come over this platform even deeper and with more power. It is not a day to fish this rock. So you've got to know when to fold them. I'm going to head home and try again in another day or two, because this just isn't where I want to be this afternoon. I've been rock fishing for over 50 years. I've been knocked over a couple of times. Touch wood, I've never actually been washed in, and I don't intend to start today. Those of you who watch my channel on a reasonably regular basis will probably recognise this old camouflage PFD or inflatable life jacket of mine that I've been wearing for a couple of years now. I service it every year in accordance with the regulations here in New South Wales. For touch wood, I've never had to use it. I've had a couple of people contact me and say that they think this may have been one that was in a recall a couple of years ago. And I haven't been able to find the notice of recall, but I think they might be right. Makes me wonder if I've been trusting my life to something that might not actually work. And it also makes me wonder how many people have actually tested their inflating PFDs. Well, you know what? I'm going to do it right now, because whenever you wear one of these things, you should be prepared to use it. You need to know where the inflation toggle is, and you need to know what to do if you end up in the drink. And what you do is pull the toggle. Guess what? It worked! The fact that the Velcro hasn't completely separated indicates it might not have reached maximum inflation, but it'd still be a big help if I was in the water, and I can also use the oral inflation nozzle to pump it up a bit more. There you go, it worked! If you've got one of these, maybe you should test it out, and also be sure to either get it serviced, or if you're allowed to in your jurisdiction, service it yourself every year, because one day it could just save your life. Until next time, this is Starlo wishing you tight lines and safe fishing. I'm not going fishing out there, it's too rough. Staying safe on the rocks is all about observing a few simple rules. It starts with wearing the correct clothing and footwear, studying the conditions and watching your spot, having an emergency plan in case things do go wrong, ideally not fishing alone, not rock fishing if you can't swim, and in almost every instance, making the choice to wear a life jacket of some sort. Stick to these simple rules and you should stay out of trouble. Cheers for now.